Hi, and today we're going to be running you on how to remove the Audi TT 8J steering wheel and how to install a brand new steering wheel into the Audi TT 8J. So first things first, what you will need: a small pick, a T25 Torx, preferably one that's a little bit longer than around this size. If you're using a small bit, use an extension. You'll need a socket wrench with extension and a M12 triple bit. So this is also called a square bit or a triple point. Right there. I'll show you. That's a 12 millimeter. You can see that 12 millimeter. All right. So first things first, you're gonna have to turn on your engine, rotate the steering wheel to the left, and just at the back here, you'll have a little cover. Just pluck it out, right, and remove that, and just place it somewhere safe. And turn the wheel back 180 degrees. On the other side, there's going to be that other cover. Remove that as well. So you have both covers there. All right, and inside you will find a Torx 25, in some cases a Torx 30 screw on both sides. So what you want to do right now is just take your Torx 25 driver and remove the screw. So I've got my Torx 25 and we're just gonna crank it out. And the engine can stay on for this whole time, just in case you need to turn the wheel. We do recommend that you remove the battery negative terminal later when you're removing the airbag. And again on this side, right, maybe want to move it a bit down so that it's out of the way, and just remove that. Now it may take some effort to get the bolt moving, but generally there shouldn't be too much effort required. And now the airbag will be loose and can be removed. So there. You're going to see that that's the airbag plug, yellow plug, and there's going to be a connector here. It's a bit hard to see, but there it is. There's a connector there for the buttons. All right, and what we're going to do now is we're going to turn off the engine, and we're going to take our little pick. We're going to put it in and just drag this little orange plug out, and that will undo the lock and that will come out. Then what you want to do is remove this cable from its housing, and using your pick, what I like to do with this is just slide it in between here, and that will loosen the connection. Just give me a minute here. And there it goes. And I'm just going to put that back. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our M12 Torx, M12 triple point socket, and our socket wrench, and we're just going to loosen this wheel. Okay, and there we go. And that's how you remove it. Now you may want to leave a little bit of just leave it on for the bolt in for a minute, and then what you want to do is just wriggle the steering wheel a little bit free. Once it's loose, then you can remove it by hand. Remove this bolt. That way you don't struggle in pulling it out and then smashing the steering wheel into your face. Right, so that's the steering wheel out. And we're gonna set that aside. Set the airbag aside as well. And we're going to take our new steering wheel. So this is our new steering wheel, a carbon fiber steering wheel. I'll take the airbag out and just take that one out. And what you want to do is just replace it exactly where you took out the old steering wheel from, and you will see that there is a line there. Okay, there are two corresponding lines. So when you take out your old steering wheel, make sure that you look at the alignment, and if it's not fully aligned, then you may want to mark it out, or you may want to just realign your new steering wheel to the steering rack marker, and then after that you will need to do a wheel alignment to set back your steering rack into top dead center. Okay, and now all we need to do is just bolt. Right, hand tighten it. Use your socket wrench and just tighten it and torque it down. I'm just using one hand right now and my knee because I'm holding the camera. Right, once it's torqued down, remove that and we'll just reinstall the airbag for the new steering wheel. So that's our airbag. It's a dual stage unit for a TT. Right, and again what you want to do is this connector goes to the button connector and this will go to the airbag connector. All right, I'm gonna have to just show you where it goes. The button connector is here, and that's the airbag connector that to the clock spring. So let's do that. Alright, so I've connected it. Just push in that green lock button and then push that in. And what you want to do now is just push it all the way in and it should lock. And that's it. All you need to do after that, if you've turned on your car whilst the airbag was out, is just clear some airbag codes and all will be alright. I'll just show you function. So we've got volume button,
a South Africa inched towards
the phone unit. So this is the voice command. So if you look at this one, it'll say speak. Mode, if you've got a phone. And this is the selection for the different so if you